The Biocourse is based on an opportunity to get to look into your own life, rather than just learning information that helps you to deal with problems or symptoms or conditions. So a lot of people might have issues with health, wealth, direction in life, relationships, / finance, and their karma, etc. This gives us a direct insight into how all of those different aspects are actually functioning and interconnect internally within our own individual lives. Many courses tend to cater for exactly what I've just mentioned. Either one, maybe two, and at best three of those 5 to 6 fundamental elements: health, wealth, direction in life, relationships, finance, and karma. And they do it in a way where, because people are expecting very quick results due to the nature of life, the way it is today, pretty much a push-button society, they are trying to give very quick results because that's what the demand tends to be. And people's attention span doesn't seem to be very long. They like to get a very quick, if you like, feedback and a result for what input they have actually invested, whether it's financial, time, energy, effort, or maybe a certificate at the end of a weekend. This course is very much aimed at the general public because it gives them an opportunity to have an insight into themselves. Because if we look at the fact that no one goes to school to learn about themselves, and the other courses that are available related to self-development either are based on wisdom traditions, which are wonderful, but seem to have a little bit of difficulty in adapting those ancient ways to what is happening today, the actual current status of life, or they're focusing too specialized, they're too focused only on specific conditions or objectives according to what people seem to think is the problem they have. It may be exactly as I've mentioned earlier, I've got problems with money, I've got problems with the relationship, I've got problems with my health. So let's look at a course that only deals with health, or only deals with money, or only deals with relationships. This basically targets all of those aspects. The structure of the course is aimed at giving people enough space in between each weekend to assimilate and digest what they've learned during a very intensive weekend. I have taken essentially a distillation of courses that I've been teaching over the past 30 years and fitting them into a weekend. So it is a very, very concentrated dose, but we then have between 5 and 7 weeks in between each to revisit, to give people the opportunity to go through the daily exercises which are involved, that include breathing, meditation, visualization, energy development, and integration and assimilation. And the infrastructure that's there is basically at the Orassy, which is the center that I have established, both a research center and a learning center, and also there's a clinic. So people, if they really need to, can contact us and ask questions or have some kind of monitoring feedback. This course is founded on a principle that came to me in the past, which links allopathic medicine, science, because allopathic medicine is based on it, complementary medicine, and wisdom traditions. And right in the middle, I have created what I call an ICIP, an integrative computerized information platform, that actually creates a link, and it acts like a translator for the language of all four. And using that complex of devices, it gives us insights that are unprecedented because it helps us to see things within a very short period of time. Now, people, as an integral part of the course, will have measurements taken, but if they want to go deeper, they can do the live blood analysis, they can go into far deeper assessment to understand exactly what's been going on in their lives from birth up until that point in time. The first workshop, Being in Your Body, is literally about bringing your awareness into your own physical body. We start with particular exercises of visualization, meditation, breathing, etc. But the main objective is to get to understand your organism, all the different systems, your energy, that includes the energy meridian system, your cellular level, and the relationship of organs to emotions and mental states. For example, liver relates to anger, stomach to nervous tension, and kidneys to fear, etc. The second workshop, focusing on awakening your intuition, is getting to understand what intuition actually is. Because most people confuse it with their instinct, and basically survival instinct. So a more informed instinct from the heart is intuition, and a more informed logic and reasoning from the heart is your higher reasoning. So it basically helps to interconnect higher knowledge and information that you would get, if you like, from the cosmic, to what is happening from the environment directly through the senses into your physical body. The third workshop looks at the nature of mind, not what is mind, because typically in the West we tend to use the word mind to mean the intellect, and we go way beyond that. We're talking about the overall connection between thoughts, feelings, sensations, the intuition, the physical body, and the energy that interconnects all of them, which I call energy in motion, your emotion. People confuse emotion with feelings, but it's actually the sum total of your energy field and how that functions. The fourth workshop looks at the interconnectivity of, firstly, ourselves, going back into the 5 faculties of thoughts, feelings, intuition, physical body, and our life force, literally our body electric and our body magnetic, which people call the aura, and how that interfaces with nature, and using nature as a reflection to ourselves, how that is a mirror of the order and structure of the cosmos. So we literally extend our awareness sequentially, not try to go straight to the cosmic, but do it through nature, because then you're putting the necessary information into a superstructure, a substructure, an infrastructure, and a superstructure that all actually are reading each other and making a lot of sense. The fifth workshop looks at what love is first. Love, not from the personal, but from the universal. That means we've got to get out of being too personal, too limited, and therefore too fragmented, because we're blocking everything else out that we don't understand, and we look at what is more universal. Love is the binding force itself within the universe. So unconditional love looks at love from the eternal's point of view and not from an individual's point of view. So fundamentally, we begin to understand that those two are quite different. The sixth workshop is therefore focused on seeing the overall truth, not just our personal understanding, which is based on perspective. Therefore, we have opinions and we have likes and dislikes. The moment we go into like and dislike, opinion takes over. The moment we have opinions, we get too stuck on them due to belief systems. We need to steer away from all of that, take a step back and look at yourself from a non-personal perspective and see that there are multiple levels of truth. Therefore, truth is multi-layered. So seeing the truth means seeing it in its entirety on multiple levels in a multidimensional world. The overall purpose of the Biocourse is to reach your full potential in the full meaning of the word. You cannot reach your full potential if you don't even know what your potential is. So the key is to get to know yourself, therefore your potential, therefore understanding how that is interconnected with everything else in life. Once that becomes more clear, you proceed with interlinking and growing and developing on multiple levels, not just within the limits and parameters of yourself, within a society, or within daily life. We're actually extending that to understanding your true nature, which is your spirit nature.